while we're on just a tide of douchebags, it makes me sad to watch some people fall so far, because I grew up with late 70s, early 80s, mid 80s hair metal and rock, classic rock especially. And, there was room in Ted for some of that stuff. I mean, you could tell by the time he was in Damn Yankees, there's literally a song on the Damn Yankees record called Don't Tread on Me. He was already entering kind of, America with the A taken off with a comma, spelled with a U, even then. And he has a show, the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. I suppose that's sort of like Native American cultural appropriation, and that the arrows somehow make it okay. But so this just, where's the kids? I don't know. They're staked up against something. I mean, that's a lot of fucking arrows. I mean, maybe if you just practice more, you wouldn't lose so many. But anyways, this is, I don't know if this is an ad for show. It's really short. It's only 2 minutes and 17 seconds. But it's Ted Nugent. The Democrat Party stands for treachery. Treachery. Okay. Hold on.
My name is Ted Nugent.
Hi, Ted.
I'm addicted to truth, logic, and common sense.
All right. Well, so you're on the wagon then. So you're in. Is this your version of like Truths Anonymous then? These are your addictions, and for the sake of your family, there was an intervention, and everybody said you're too much into the truth and common sense thing. We need to get you away from that. And ever since then, I've been a teetotaler against truth and common sense.
Which means I completely reject everything Joe Biden, his gangster family, and the Democrat Party. We played a video.
Well, then you're not addicted to those things, because even a broken clock is right twice a day. There are some things in there, like, so you reject everything he says. Like, we need to make made in the USA mean something again. You're against the CHIPS Act. You're against the infrastructure bill. You're against, any number. I mean, I'm sure I feel like he would be against support for the Ukraine war, but we don't know.
Video at the beginning of the show.
I didn't see that, though. You're posting 2-minute clips. You can't tell me about something that didn't happen and your asshole editor cuts a piece out of it.
Showing the imagery of what the Democrat Party believes in and what they stand for. And it's all treachery.
It's treachery. The treacherous nature of removing lead pipes from the drinking water. The treachery of rural broadband. The treachery.
It's all
treachery.
Engineered recidivism.
Engineered recidivism. To your addiction or crimes you committed while you were addicted to I'm confused.
The cultivation of violent crime.
The cultivation of it, I see. So they cultivate violent crime by what? Oh, because Biden's people stormed the Capitol on the 6th. I remember that.
The guarantee that good people become victims and the most evil people in the world are somehow rewarded.
Well, I don't think Trump's been rewarded. I think he just hasn't had his comeuppance yet. I mean, it's point taken.
With the Democrat Party bailing them out after they burned down cities and attacked people and killed retired cops.
Yeah, those people didn't get bailed out. The guy who shot Dorn didn't get bailed out by a Democrat.
I mean,
it's almost like I have to cherry pick what people are saying and then blanketly create a straw man and then shoot flaming arrows at it and say, who set my house on fire?
You can't make this stuff up. This is the Ted Nugent, real America's Voice Spirit Campfire. Well, how cocky can I be?
Well, you are Ted Nugent. I mean, it was a defining characteristic for a long time. I mean, it's harder now, obviously. I'm immediately just going to say, I think you need to get some sleep.
To think that the old guitar player represents the real voice of America. Well, because I hang out with real America and all the people I hang.
Yeah, so do I. In America, the breadth of the citizenry is what's cool. Isolating yourself into a bubble and then calling it the real thing is a dick move.
Hang out with are so positive, so hardworking, just reek of goodwill and decency and positive spirit, positive energy, positive attitude.
And they still let you hang out. That's nice. They sound like lovely people.
Work ethic, just a wonderful work ethic. I don't know anybody that sleeps in. I don't know anybody that.
Wait a minute. You play in a rock band, you don't know anybody that sleeps in? I know a bunch of people who sleep in. They work nights. Fuck's sake.
Waits for a handout or expects you to cover their loan debt.
Nor do I. That's not what happened.
You're really the division of America is not only obvious, but it's necessary.
Oh, good. All right. So fuck this United States business. That's the problem with America, is this whole United States thing. And by the way, call up MTG. She personally got more loan forgiveness from the federal government than any individual student in the fucking country. She got, I want to say, like as much as 13 students.
The Nugent family believes that if you don't have secure borders, you're not a nation.
Right. That's why there's the Democrats have an immigration reform bill and the Republicans don't want it passed because they don't want the nation to exist. They want to kind of chop it up like you're talking.
The Democrat Party is doing everything they can while looking right in the camera with this Jean-Pierre gal representing the Joe Biden crime family.
The crime family thing just tickles me. Biden is a doddering old fool that can't finish a sentence that also is the Godfather.
And she was hired because of her gender confusion and her color. Well,
her gender confusion and her color. Sorry, Ted, who in the federal government assigns your gender to you or how you express it? Dude who used to have long hair for and dress in spandex and tights for decades. Jesus Christ. Yeah, 2 minutes and he's managed to hit every shitty Republican character trait. Good Lord.
Well, that's racism. I mean, no matter what issue I bring up, what point I might want to point out, everything about the Democrats and anything represented by Joe Biden is just as toxic.
Yeah. It's so toxic. It's almost like it, I don't know, grabs you by the pussy.
And ugly.
Really, Ted? There was a time when the ladies thought you were a decent looking fella. And time will come for us all.
And negative and hateful.
Oh, it's terrible the way he says he doesn't hate all Republicans, just the ones that want to destroy democracy.
And treasonous as anything can possibly be.
Treasonous as anything can possibly be. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you that I think stealing national secrets and storing them at a rental property you have, that's way up higher on the list than whatever fucking you're talking about. Again, they say this is a regular talking point and never put any teeth in it. They never, ever stand by what they're saying. Like it's like saying the Biden crime family talking point all the time, and yet they're like influence peddling. It showed on the Hunter Biden laptop, of which there is none, that he did not. 10% for the big guy. That's but literally within a week, they were referring to Trump as the big guy. It's fucking stupid. All right. So that's the show. I guess that's a little teaser for the show, or they just cut clips and put this at the end. Is that what happens? Ugh. You're watching Hal Sparks Mega Worldwide. I go through these whole clips, the entirety of them, for better or worse,